Well, college students from 8 Kentucky schools were in Frankfort today, many of them without any shoes.
Yeah, they were rallying against Kentucky stereotypes and for more money. Wave 3's Elizabeth Donatelli reports from inside the Capitol in Frankfort.
Students from colleges and universities across the state are here in Frankfort to ask legislators not to cut funding. 160 students from the University of Louisville took a field trip.
If we keep getting our education cut, it's going to be harder and harder to go to school.
They packed up and headed to Frankfort. You guys go in there and give them hell! Where they met with students from more than a half a dozen schools.
Oh, in the noise! Oh, in the noise! Go marching in! Go marching in! Oh, in the noise! Go marching in!
Rallying for the same thing inside the rotunda.
I'm the first person in my family to be able to go to college, and if tuition keeps going up, it's not going to happen.
Lauren Schoenbachler and fellow Cards stood barefoot to show what could happen if tuition keeps going up.
If education keeps, becoming more and more unaffordable, we're going to be a poorer and uneducated society.
And what does your hand say? It says the same as my left foot, no 6.4.
6.4 being the percent Governor Steve Beshear is proposing to cut higher education. One of the youngest state representatives, Ryan Quarles, told students he gets it.
Less than 2 years ago, I paid tuition. I graduated from UK, and I know what it's like to take out a student loan. I can empathize with you.
There is a bill in Frankfort that students at UofL helped write that would define affordability.
12 budget cuts in 12 years is not something we should be willing to accept. And it is not something that we should write off as a side effect of poor economic times.
Until that bill is heard, there is another piece of legislation floating around. Representatives also heard a resolution on the House floor acknowledging the affordability of college. Working for you in Frankfort, Elizabeth Donatelli, Wave 3 News.